Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the incredible world of giant-scale RC jets. These machines are absolute beasts that bring some of the most legendary fighter aircraft from history right into our hands as passionate modelers and pilots. If you love big turbines screaming across the sky with unbelievable realism, you're going to enjoy this one because we're going to walk through some of the top models that serious enthusiasts are building and flying right now. Let's start with one that always turns heads no matter where it shows up on the flight line. The CARF model's F4 Phantom II stands as this massive 1:4.5 scale masterpiece that perfectly recreates the legendary McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom II, the twin-engine supersonic multi-role fighter that became a true icon of the Cold War with its incredible combat history and unmistakable silhouette. What makes this model so special right from the beginning is its enormous presence with a wingspan of 2.64 meters and a length that stretches from 4 meters on the short-nose versions all the way up to 4.3 meters on the long-nose configurations, giving it that imposing real jet feel that demands attention every single time it taxis out. Built from the ground up, using advanced all-composite construction, this jet achieves outstanding strength and rigidity while keeping the dry weight right around 37 to 40 kilograms, which allows for a realistic takeoff weight between 44 and 55 kilograms, depending on your chosen turbines and equipment. The design faithfully captures every signature element that made the full-size Phantom such a formidable machine, including the distinctive anhedral wings that provide that aggressive stance, the oversized air intakes that scream power, and the accurate tandem cockpit layout that brings serious scale authenticity to the flight line. Powered by twin turbines, each delivering between 230 and 250 newtons of thrust, this model delivers strong, realistic takeoffs, blistering high-speed passes that exceed scale speeds, and remarkably stable flight characteristics that advanced pilots truly appreciate even in windier conditions. One of the biggest reasons this jet stands out in the giant-scale world is the ultra-detailed molding with incredible panel lines, rivets, and surface textures that go far beyond typical scale models, creating what many call the most detailed large jet of this century, and easily the flagship achievement from CARF models. You can order it in custom paint schemes to match famous Vietnam War liveries or other historic markings, which adds another layer of personalization that makes every build unique. The technology behind it focuses on precision engineering that meets strict weight requirements for legal flying in many regions, while still delivering flight performance that mirrors the real aircraft's capabilities with excellent angle of attack handling and predictable manners when slowed down with flaps. On the positive side, the incredible level of scale fidelity and rock-solid construction make it a dream for serious collectors and pilots who want the ultimate museum-quality flying model. But the main drawbacks are the significant investment required, along with the need for a very large flying field and experienced hands, because this is definitely not a beginner jet. Current pricing shows the base airframe kit starting around $12,590, while fully built, painted and equipped versions with all the scale accessories can easily reach $35,000 or more, depending on the level of completion and chosen options, which explains why it remains a premium choice for enthusiasts who value unmatched realism over more affordable alternatives. Moving right along into one of the true icons of giant-scale RC aviation, the Skymaster F-14 Tomcat XXL stands out as an absolute masterpiece that captures the heart and soul of the legendary Grumman fighter jet in a way few other models can match. This impressive machine is built at a precise 1:5.5 scale and delivers massive presence with a wingspan that stretches to 3.55 meters when the wings are fully extended and a length of around 3.47 meters, making it an absolute monster, both on the runway and slicing through the sky during those unforgettable flight sessions. What truly elevates this model above so many others is its fully functional variable sweep wing system that actually operates in flight just like the real F-14 Tomcat, allowing you to seamlessly transition from wide extended wings that provide incredible low-speed stability and slow handling for realistic carrier-style approaches to swept-back configurations that shine during high-speed passes with reduced drag and that authentic fighter jet look pilots dream about. The advanced composite airframe construction keeps the dry weight right around 38 kilograms while maintaining exceptional strength and rigidity, which means it can handle the demands of aggressive maneuvering without compromising on durability or adding unnecessary heft that could affect performance. Twin turbines pushing up to 20 kilograms or 45 pounds of thrust each deliver powerful acceleration, impressive climbs, and smooth flight characteristics across the entire speed range, so you get that thrilling turbine sound and responsive power that makes every takeoff feel like a real carrier launch. Beyond the engineering, you also enjoy fantastic scale details, including the twin vertical stabilizers, the accurate tandem cockpit layout, realistic panel lines, and the freedom to finish it in those classic naval schemes from famous squadrons that flew from aircraft carriers during the height of its service. For experienced turbine pilots seeking something truly unique and imposing, this model offers an experience that feels closer to the real aircraft than most RC jets ever achieve. Because the working swing wings are not just a gimmick, but a genuine technological highlight that adds huge fun factor and visual drama to every flight. One of the standout reasons it remains so popular is the excellent value it provides for the level of detail and functionality you receive, since the primer finish version starts around $6,195, while professionally painted options reach around $7,395, which is quite reasonable when you consider the massive size, the complex moving wing mechanism, and the hours of flight enjoyment it delivers compared to simpler fixed-wing models in this class. On the positive side, the F-14 XXL excels with its impressive scale fidelity, stable flight envelope in both wing positions, and the wow factor it creates at any flying field. But like any large twin-turbine jet, it does require a spacious runway, careful transport due to its size, and a solid radio setup with at least 13 servos to manage all the control surfaces and wing functions properly. From the Navy fighter energy, we shift over to a true ground attack legend with the Skymaster A-10 Thunderbolt II, often called the Warthog. This impressive Skymaster version at 1:6.25 scale brings that rugged battlefield presence to life in a way that makes it stand out among giant-scale RC jets, delivering an authentic close air support feel that many pilots crave without breaking the bank. With a wingspan over 2.78 meters and a length nearing 2.55 meters, it captures the unmistakable silhouette of the real Fairchild Republic A-10 through its straight wings, twin-tail setup, and those high-mounted engine nacelles that are reproduced with excellent accuracy, so the model is instantly recognizable on any flying field. What makes this one particularly appealing is its outstanding value for money, as the primer finish airframe starts around $2,895, while professionally painted versions go for about $3,495, giving you a massive durable performer at a more accessible price compared to many other XXL class jets that can easily double or triple that cost. The advanced composite construction with AirX foam elements and split nacelle halves keeps the dry weight between 20 and 22 kilograms while maintaining incredible strength, allowing it to handle twin turbines in the 8 to 12 kilogram thrust range that provide reliable power for stable low-speed flight, just like the real Warthog excels at during its famous tank-busting missions. This design technology emphasizes predictability and toughness, with features like aluminum tube wing spars, live hinging with precision gap sealing, full rivet details, and scale surface panels that create an incredibly realistic look without adding unnecessary complexity or weight. Pilots love how it shines in replicating those slow, controlled attack profiles, thanks to its forgiving handling characteristics and strong low-speed stability, making it enjoyable even for extended flight sessions, where you can practice realistic ground attack passes and maneuvers. Standout elements include the detailed cockpit options, functional scale landing gear, and that iconic nose section honoring the GAU-8 Avenger cannon, plus the ability to add custom military paint schemes that let you recreate authentic liveries from various squadrons around the world. On the pros side, its durability, value pricing, and scale fidelity make it a smart choice for serious enthusiasts seeking presence without extreme costs, while the cons are mainly that it still requires a large field and experienced piloting skills due to its size and turbine demands, along with the need for 13 to 15 servos for full functionality. Overall, the unique combination of proven composite engineering, attention to combat-proven details, and balanced flight performance positions, this A-10 is one of the most rewarding giant-scale models for anyone who appreciates the tough, no-nonsense spirit of the legendary Thunderbolt II, offering hours of immersive flying that truly honors the original aircraft's battlefield heritage, while remaining practical enough for dedicated builders to enjoy long-term. Next up is a more agile performer that many pilots reach for when they want something a bit more manageable, yet still impressive, with the top RC model F-16 Fighting Falcon at 1:6 scale. This sleek performer delivers an outstanding balance of size, performance, and value that makes it one of the most popular choices in the mid-sized giant-scale turbine jet category today. Measuring roughly 2.48 meters in length, with a wingspan of 1.63 meters, it perfectly captures the iconic modern fighter silhouette of the real General Dynamics F-16 Fighting Falcon, known worldwide as the Viper for its exceptional maneuverability and fly-by-wire agility. The full composite sandwich construction technology creates an incredibly lightweight yet rigid airframe that comes in at a dry weight around 16 to 17 kilograms, allowing it to shine in both high-speed runs and demanding aerobatic routines without feeling heavy or cumbersome in the air. It pairs beautifully with single turbines in the 12 to 20 kilogram thrust range, providing strong acceleration, quick response, and highly predictable handling characteristics that suit everything from sport flying sessions to more precise scale demonstrations at local events. What truly sets this model apart is its excellent value for money, with the ARF airframe currently available around $2,245, making it significantly more accessible than many larger XXL class jets, while still delivering premium features that pilots appreciate for years of enjoyable flying. Standout design elements include the plug-in wing system for easy transport, live hinging with precision gap sealing, full rivet details across the surface, and vari-scale panel lines that give it a realistic look straight from the box without requiring extensive additional work. Functional flaps enhance low-speed control during landings, while the detailed cockpit, available pre-painted schemes like the Thunderbird's livery, and optional electric retracts with brakes add impressive realism and convenience. On the pros side, its manageable size means it fits on smaller fields compared to the massive XXL models. The predictable flight envelope builds pilot confidence quickly, and the strong composite structure holds up well to repeated flights and occasional rough landings. Potential drawbacks include the need for a quality 12 to 16 kilogram turbine to perform at its best, and the requirement for careful setup of around 12 to 14 servos to maximize all control surfaces. But these are standard considerations for this class of jet. Overall, the combination of advanced sandwich composite engineering, thoughtful scale detailing, responsive performance, and competitive pricing positions the top RC F-16 as a smart pick for intermediate to advanced pilots who want thrilling Viper-like handling, strong presence in the air, and practical ownership without the extreme costs and logistics of the biggest models, making it a standout option that continues to impress both in the workshop and during those exciting high-speed passes and crisp aerobatic maneuvers. Keeping with the modern fighter theme, the Skymaster Sukhoi Su-30 brings Russian flair and power into the mix with its aggressive stance and impressive capabilities that make it a favorite among pilots seeking both scale realism and dynamic performance. This large-scale model, at approximately 1:6 scale, features a wingspan of 2.46 meters and a length that can exceed 3.65 to 3.8 meters, depending on whether you go with the probe configuration. All built from high-quality carbon sandwich composites that perfectly balance strength with lightweight precision for outstanding flight characteristics. Twin turbines in the 16 to 20 kilogram thrust range deliver the raw power needed for rapid acceleration, impressive vertical climbs, high-speed passes, and that signature Su-30 super maneuverability the real Russian multi-role fighter is famous for across the globe. At a dry weight between 26 and 30 kilograms, the airframe remains manageable for its size, while supporting advanced options like thrust vectoring nozzles that open up true three-dimensional flying with post-stall maneuvers, torquey rolls, and high alpha passes that feel incredibly exciting and close to the full-scale aircraft's renowned agility. What many pilots appreciate most is how responsive the control surfaces are right out of the box, combined with thoughtful design elements such as the twin vertical stabilizers, massive air intakes, realistic cockpit layout with tandem seating, detailed panel lines, and rivet effects that contribute to an authentic appearance both on the ground and during flight. This model feels right at home. Whether you are performing precise scale routines, honoring Russian Air Force operations, or exploring the more dynamic side of jet flying with aggressive aerobatics that showcase its advanced aerodynamics and structural integrity. One of the biggest reasons it stands out is its excellent value for money, with the primer finish ARF version currently starting around $4,995 and professionally painted options around $5,695, offering a lot of presence and performance without reaching the extreme prices of some larger XXL models. Standout technologies include the precision hinge control surfaces, optional scale landing gear upgrades, strong aluminum spars, and the overall engineering that allows smooth handling even at high speeds while maintaining stability during low passes. On the pro side, its powerful twin-engine setup, optional vectoring for enhanced maneuverability, impressive scale fidelity, and durable composite build make it highly rewarding for experienced pilots who want a jet that looks intimidating and flies with authority. Potential drawbacks include the need for a spacious flying field due to its size, the requirement for around 14 to 16 high torque servos, and higher ongoing costs with twin turbines and fuel consumption. But these are typical trade-offs for this class of premium giant-scale jet. Another heavy hitter from SkyMaster is the F-15 Eagle XXL at 1:5 scale. This commanding giant-scale model brings the legendary air superiority reputation of the real McDonnell Douglas F-15 to life in a way that commands attention on every runway and delivers thrilling performance that serious pilots dream about. Stretching to 3.91 meters in length with a wingspan over 2.61 meters, it creates an imposing presence that few other RC jets can match, while remaining surprisingly well-balanced in flight. The robust composite airframe comes in at a dry weight of around 34 kilograms and is engineered to handle twin turbines up to 18 kilograms, or 40 pounds of thrust, each giving it blistering top speeds, powerful vertical performance, and a stable yet exciting flight envelope that perfectly echoes the full-scale F-15's dominance in the skies. What makes this model especially attractive is its strong value proposition, with primer finish versions starting at $5,495 for the single-seat C and D variants and $5,000, $895 for the dual-seat E version, while professionally painted options push into the $7,000 range, offering massive scale and capability at a more reasonable price than many comparable XXL class competitors. Standout design features include highly realistic exhaust nozzles with scale detail, precise panel lines and rivets across the surface, optional speed brakes, and the flexibility to build either the single-seat C model or the twin-seat E-Strike Eagle configuration to match your preferred variant. Advanced construction technologies such as carbon fiber, reinforced composites, strong internal structures, and precision hinge control surfaces ensure excellent rigidity and durability, supporting advanced radio setups with multiple high-torque servos for precise control across all flight surfaces. Pilots love how it maintains that predictable feel during high-speed passes, aggressive maneuvers, and smooth-scale flying, making it suitable for both impressive demonstrations and everyday enjoyment. On the pros side, its powerful twin-engine setup, impressive vertical climb capability, authentic scale fidelity, and versatile variant options make it incredibly rewarding for experienced builders who want a jet that looks and flies with real authority. Potential drawbacks include the need for a very large flying field due to its substantial size, higher fuel consumption from the twin turbines, and the requirement for around 12 to 14 servos, plus careful setup to unlock its full potential. But these are expected trade-offs in this premium giant scale category. Overall, the unique combination of proven SkyMaster engineering, stunning visual presence, outstanding speed and handling, and competitive pricing positions the F-15 Eagle XXL as a top-tier choice that delivers long-lasting satisfaction for enthusiasts who want to experience the thrill of one of aviation's greatest fighters in radio control form. For fans of classic early jets, the Skymaster F-86 Sabre XXL is a beautiful tribute that captures the pioneering spirit of one of the most elegant jet fighters in aviation history. This impressive 1 to 3.65 scale model measures 3.05 meters long, with a wingspan exceeding 3.15 meters, perfectly recreating the swept wing design and graceful proportions of the North American F-86 Sabre that became a legend during the Korean War. Built with high-quality carbon composite construction, it supports powerful turbines in the 20 to 25 kilogram thrust range, while maintaining a dry weight of around 28 to 29 kilograms, striking an ideal balance between size, strength, and manageable flight performance that many pilots find rewarding for both relaxed scale flying and more energetic aerobatics. What truly makes this Sabre stand out is its exceptional value for money, with the primer finish ARF version currently priced around $3,595 and professionally painted versions reaching up to $4,295, delivering massive presence and historical authenticity at a price that feels fair compared to many modern fighter models in the same class. Standout design features include the accurately shaped intake, detailed canopy, precise panel lines, functional speed brakes, optional scale landing gear with doors, and the ability to finish it in iconic historic squadron liveries from the Korean War era that bring the golden age of jet aviation to life on the flying field. Advanced technologies such as precision hinged control surfaces, strong internal spars, and carefully engineered aerodynamics provide a wonderful mix of speed, stability, and smooth handling that makes it enjoyable for large-scale aerobatic routines, fast passes, and realistic fighter maneuvers without feeling twitchy or unpredictable. On the pros side, its elegant classic lines, durable composite build, excellent flight manners, and strong scale fidelity make it a premium choice for enthusiasts who appreciate early jet history and want a model that looks stunning both static and in the air. Potential drawbacks include the need for a spacious flying field due to its substantial size, the requirement for at least 8 to 12 high-torque servos depending on options, and higher operational costs with large turbines and fuel. But these are standard considerations for premium giant-scale jets of this caliber. Overall, the unique combination of historical accuracy, thoughtful Skymaster engineering, versatile performance envelope, and competitive pricing positions the F-86 Sabre XXL as a standout tribute that delivers long-term satisfaction for pilots who love the pioneering swept wing designs and want an impressive classic jet that flies as beautifully as it looks. We also have the impressive T1 models F-18F Super Hornet at 1 to 4.3 scale, which stands out as one of the largest and most commanding Super Hornet replicas available in the RC world today. This absolute giant delivers an overwhelming presence on the flight line, with its 4.25 meter length and 3.05 meter wingspan, making it feel like a true naval strike. Fighter has come to life in your hands, and it mirrors the real Boeing FA-18F perfectly through its tandem seat configuration that captures the two crew multi-role operations the full-size jet is famous for. What makes this model truly shine is its advanced composite airframe that combines exceptional strength with precise engineering, allowing it to handle twin turbines in the 23 to 20 60 kilogram thrust class while maintaining a takeoff weight around 50 to 55 kilograms. So you get powerful acceleration, strong takeoffs, and realistic high-speed passes that truly evoke the supersonic capabilities of the actual Super Hornet without sacrificing stability during scale maneuvers. The design incorporates unique features like the distinctive rectangular intakes and large leading-edge extensions, detailed landing gear with scale accuracy, and a highly detailed cockpit layout that together create an authenticity level that makes it one of the most impressive naval fighters for dedicated enthusiasts who want something that looks and flies like the real thing. Pilots love how its enlarged wing design and refined aerodynamics deliver excellent handling characteristics that work beautifully for both smooth scale flying with realistic carrier-style approaches and more dynamic high-energy maneuvers, giving you confidence during low passes and aggressive turns. The standout technologies include a robust pneumatic landing gear system with functional doors, a generous 12-liter fuel capacity, and support for 17 servos that allow full control over all scale functions. so the model feels incredibly responsive and planted in the air, even in windier conditions. One of the biggest reasons it stands out is the incredible value for the price, as the base kit starts around $14,995, which, considering the massive size, unmatched scale fidelity, and engineering quality, is actually quite reasonable compared to other giant jets in this class, because you are getting what many call the largest, most detailed F-18F in the RC market without needing constant upgrades. On the positive side, the attention to detail from panel lines to rivets and the ability to add options like functional ordnance, pylons, digital cockpits, or custom weathering makes it a dream for scale builders who want to recreate iconic naval squadrons. But on the downside, its sheer size means it demands a large flying field, experienced pilots, and significant transport space, so it is not for beginners. Though for serious turbine fans, the wow factor and flight performance more than justify the investment, as it delivers that rare combination of presence poor and realism that turns every flight into a spectacle. For those looking for a slightly more accessible entry into larger turbine jets, the Hangar 9 Air Mach-E MB339 Turbine ARF stands out as an excellent gateway model that bridges the gap between sport jets and more advanced scale turbine flying without overwhelming beginners who already have some experience. This beautifully designed Italian trainer-inspired jet delivers a perfect balance of impressive size and manageable handling with its 2.13-meter wingspan and just over 2-meter length that gives it real presence on the flight line, while still fitting comfortably in most vehicles and standard flying fields. Built using traditional balsa and plywood construction, reinforced with carbon fiber for strength and lightness, the airframe achieves a flying weight around 10.4 kilograms, which keeps it responsive and forgiving compared to heavier composite giants. It pairs wonderfully with turbines in the 60 to 86 Newton range, providing smooth, reliable power that allows for realistic takeoffs, graceful climbs, and controlled landings that mimic the real Air Mach-E MB339 used by military flight schools around the world. What makes this model particularly appealing is its high level of pre-assembly as a true, almost ready-to-fly kit that includes electric retractable landing gear with functional brakes, a detailed scale cockpit, and a durable ultracoat covering with printed panel lines and weathering that gives it an authentic military trainer look right out of the box without requiring months of extra building time. The flight characteristics shine through with smooth, predictable handling, full aerobatic capability, including crisp rolls, loops, and point rolls that make it enjoyable for both scale circuits and more spirited maneuvers, while its stable low-speed performance builds confidence during approach and touchdown. Standout design features include the sleek Italian lines, accurate fuselage shape, and wing profile that capture the real aircraft's training heritage, along with practical technologies like a well-engineered fuel system and support for multiple servos that ensure precise control across all surfaces. One of the biggest reasons it remains popular is the outstanding value, as the ARF kit currently starts around $1,400, which is remarkably affordable for a turbine-ready model of this quality and size, making it an ideal stepping stone for pilots transitioning from smaller electric jets into the exciting world of real turbine power without breaking the bank. On the positive side, its forgiving nature, excellent parts fit, and straightforward setup reduce the intimidation factor often associated with first-time turbine ownership, while the scale details and sound of a proper engine create an immersive experience every flight. The main consideration is that while it is more accessible than giant XXL models, it still requires a good quality turbine radio setup and some prior jet experience to fully enjoy its potential. Though for most intermediate pilots, the rewards far outweigh any learning curve. Finally, if you want to explore the electric side of high-performance jets, the Freewing Aries 3D 90mm EDF stands out as a true game-changer that brings extreme aerobatic excitement to the RC world in a way that feels fresh and accessible for pilots ready to move beyond traditional jet flying. Developed in collaboration with world champion aerobatic pilot Sebastiano Silvestri, this model is purpose-built for pushing the limits of post-stall maneuvers rather than sticking to pure scale performance. And it delivers an incredibly fun and dynamic experience that redefines what an EDF jet can achieve. With a wingspan of 1.156 meters and a length of 1.4 meters, it strikes an ideal size that offers great presence without the transport headaches of larger models, while its EPO foam construction keeps the empty weight around 2.7 kilograms for the 8S version, making it light enough for impressive power-to-weight ratios. At the heart of its performance sits a powerful 90mm 12-blade EDF system, paired with an 8S setup featuring a high cave-in runner motor and a 120-amp thrust, reversing ESC that provides strong thrust and lightning, quick response for aggressive maneuvers. The real standout feature is the advanced second-generation dual-axis thrust vectoring system with a redesigned nozzle that dramatically reduces thrust loss to less than 6% compared to earlier designs, which gives pilots precise control for incredible post-stall capabilities like stable hovering, torquioles, cobras, flat spins, pinwheels, and even helicopter-style moves that were once nearly impossible in traditional EDF jets. Integrated dual gyros work together to stabilize the model even in the wildest attitudes, while features such as quick-release wings, bright LED lighting, reliable retractable landing gear with shock-absorbing struts, and functional flaps add practicality and make it easy to fly regularly at local fields. What makes this jet particularly appealing is its outstanding value, as it is currently available around $600 to $750, depending on the retailer and color scheme, which is remarkably affordable for a model packed with this level of cutting-edge technology and out-of-the-box 3D performance, allowing enthusiasts to enjoy Turbine like thrills at a fraction of the cost and complexity. On the positive side, the combination of brute power, fine control from the vectoring and gyros, and forgiving yet exciting flight envelope makes it suitable for advancing pilots who want to explore new aerobatic horizons, while the quick assembly time of about 1 hour and durable foam build mean less worry about minor incidents. The main consideration is that it demands a capable radio with 13 or more channels and some prior jet experience to fully dial in the dual gyros and thrust vectoring, though. Once tuned, it becomes remarkably stable and confidence-inspiring even during extreme maneuvers. These models represent some of the best giant-scale RC jets available today for pilots seeking the ultimate flying experience. Whether you love the historical appeal of the Phantom and Sabre, the carrier vibe of the Tomcat and Super Hornet, the toughness of the Warthog, or the raw agility of the F-16, Su-30, and F-15, there is truly something for every interest. Flying these impressive machines requires experience, a large field, and solid support gear, but the thrill when they take to the sky is unmatched. If you have questions or need recommendations based on your style, drop them in the comments. Let me know your favorite jet or what you are considering next. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more RC jet content, and I will see you in the next video. Fly safe, everyone.